Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, look what's going on here in After Hours. This is not AMC, but this could affect AMC. Wish, one of the old distant memory meme stocks, call it that, is up 30% here in After Hours. Get this. The short interest is over 200%. Yeah, higher than 200%. We're going to get into it. I do think this holds some potential opportunity for anyone that is more risk adverse than other people. This is not financial advice. Do what you guys please. And always know your potential loss here. But there is some news and the numbers I want to go over. So let's get into it, guys. If you like these kind of videos, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you guys want to trade with me live in real time, link down below in the description of this video as well. So and full disclosure here, I did purchase 100 shares. I figure worst case scenario, you probably lose $200-300, considering it's $900 some dollars for 100 shares. Figure tomorrow maybe you lose $200-300. I'm willing to accept that risk. Okay, full disclaimer here, so I do have a position in this. And I did send out the trade, so if you guys want access to it, like I said, down below in the description of this video. But let's get into what's going on, because wow. So Wish, there's been a lot actually going on with the stock. They just did a reverse split. If you look at the chart here, it's pretty nasty. It really is. I mean, it's pretty nasty. This is on a, granted, a reverse split basis. So Wish was never $985, like it says right here. But this is the, I mean, based off the chart, what's happened to the stock as of the last year or two. It's been pretty bad. And on a reverse split basis, Wish was just trading in the $20 to $30 range for a period in time right here in February. And that was obviously before the reverse split was announced. The stock dropped like 29% when it was announced. And then actually after the reverse split, it dropped 21%. Like literally that day. So it's been a bumpy ride with Wish. But I do like the risk to reward that is presented here. Now, let's get into what's actually happening. So, Context Logic, Wish, this is the, I guess, Chinese, like Amazon kind of. There's a lot of people that have different opinions on Wish, but you've all, basically, all of you guys know and heard of Wish. Context Logic, quote, one of the world's largest mobile e-commerce platforms announced today that its board of directors has approved a share repurchase program with authorization to repurchase up to 50 million in shares of its Class A common stock. This share repurchase program demonstrates the board's and management's confidence in the future of our business. And this came out right after the bell today. It says, quote, we believe that the current macroeconomic environment and the strength of our balance sheet presents an attractive buying opportunity for our stock. The share repurchase program demonstrates the board and management's confidence in the future of our business and our commitment to creating long-term and sustainable value for our shareholders. So they did a $50 million share buyback program. Now, the whole flow of this company, the whole market cap, is $169.53 million. So to see this stock double, it would still be less than a $400 million market cap. And that's really why I took this initial trade. And I'll probably look to trade some options on this tomorrow as well, just depending on kind of what happens. But you have a super low market cap. They just announced a $50 million share buyback, which is roughly 35% of the total value of Wish. But that's not why I'm most bullish. I gave that to you in the beginning of this video. The reason why I'm most bullish on Wish is these short interest numbers. Now, I seen this news come out. I had no intentions on making a trade whatsoever. Didn't cross my mind until I looked at these numbers. So, The dollar amount that is currently sold short in Wish is $341.32 million. If you want to compare it to something like AMC, it's half of the amount that is short in AMC. The estimated current short interest of free float, 226.83%. It's been a long time since you've seen short interest numbers 100, 200, 300%. It's been a while. And that usually never ends good for the hedge funds. You are sitting at 100% share utilization with days to cover at 6.73. Cost to borrow, it says right here, this is kind of the worst thing, I guess you could say, for a potential short squeeze. It says 1.41%. Now, obviously, those numbers are probably going to move around after this news has came out, but they're very low, in between, 1% and 3%, which I guess is interesting if you compare this to something like AMC, where their cost borrow rates are 300+%. A little bit different playing field, obviously, we have going on here, but you do have 46.88 million shares that are sold short. And the last official report that we got was 226% short interest. And this came out April 12th with 46.88 million shares sold short. So you got a massive short interest position here. And granted, what has happened with the stock, you could almost tell that by looking at it. I mean, it's lost a lot. It's lost like 80% of its value in a month and a half. So it's down a lot. That's why I do like the risk to reward here. And that is why I made the trade. I think, given the stock is at $9 per share, I think if you go back to 600, that's the low that you just hit yesterday. Well, almost, or 600. $6.86. It's been a long day, guys, if you can't tell. Back to $6.86 per share. Call it $7 per share. If you bought at $9, you're going to lose about $200 on that total position. That's a risk I'm willing to take, because I think if a short squeeze does start with Wish, you could go back to 20, 30. Hard to tell. Hard to tell how high a stock could go when the short interest is over 200%. So that's what I have here. That's my premise for making this trade. That's why I did it. And that's the data to adhere here. But there's nothing else. That's it. $50 million buyback. $160 million company. And a 200% short interest. So that is it for this video. Nice, short, sweet, straight to the point. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And comment your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next one.